Okay, so we need to discuss about a string. What exactly string is, how we can allocate the memory for that one. Okay, then how it will be internally represented within a memory. Okay, and then why we have to use that. So that is what the thing we have to discuss about the string. So what is a string in Java? So we can say in a Java, in a Java, in a Java, string is an object. Okay, string is an object. String an object. In Java, string is an object used to represent sequence of characters. Used to represent a sequence of
Character.
sequence of characters. Sequence of characters. In Java, string is object used to represent a sequence of characters which are immutable, which are immutable in nature, which are immutable in a nature. So see, actually here we need to understand that what is immutable. That is here immutable means can't modify, can't modify, can't modify or can't change once memory is get allocated. Memory is get allocated. Okay, that means what? See, whenever we have to store the names, so assume I do have the name as a Ram. Okay, or I do have the name as a, I can simply say Jump. Okay, or I can simply say Tom. Okay, such a kind of, see, or if I have to represent like okay, icons. Okay, or if I have to represent like this one country name as India. So if we have to represent such a sequence of characters, such a sequence of characters in a Java, we can use a string. We can use a string. But in a Java especially, it is an object used to represent a sequence of character, and that sequence must be immutable in nature. That sequence must be immutable. That means that once memories get allocated, we can't change, we can't modify it, we can't change or modify. So whenever we need to deal with such a kind of data, whenever we need to deal with such a kind of data, so here 1 2 3 like this one, even we can specify, okay, 1 2 3. So even such a sequence of a character is there. Okay, so in a Java I can say about like in a Java, string is a class. String is a class. String is a class present in java.lan package. Java.lan package. So in a Java, as I said, this is what one thing. In a Java, string is an object. In a Java, string is an object. Okay, which is immutable in nature to represent the sequence of characters. How it is an object, I will show you. Okay, but here in again, we can say this string is a class. This string is a standard class. Okay, present in a java.lan package. Java.lan package we can say. Okay. In another word, as it is the class, you know that it acts as the data type. String acts as a data type for a string variable, for a string type of variable. So see what I'm saying here, string acting as an object, string acting as a class, string acting as a data type. So whenever we need to go, such a kind of a data, we should prefer the string variants. Okay, then how to use, that is what the usability of a string. Using a string, using a, I can say string. So string can be used in a two ways actually. It can be used in a two ways. That is what one we can say string literal style. We call it as a string literal style. This is what the one type of string we can use. So for example, see, if I am writing like this one, if I am writing like this one, string sorry, string variable is assumed like a name is equals to in a double quotation. If I am putting here like this one, Ram. Okay. So this is what one style we call it as the string literal style. So what I am doing here, I am creating here a name as a variable. I am creating here a name as a variable of a type of string. Name of a variable of a type of string. In that one, I have put a Ram. I have put a Ram. So here I can use a string as a data type. I can use a string as a data type. Here string is a data type for name variable. Or here I can say name is a variable. Name is a variable which having the data type as a string. Okay, and it have the value as a RAM. It have the value as a RAM. So we can do like this one in the Java. So that is what we call it as the string literal style. Okay, there is another one style. There is another one style. That is what we can say too. Okay, using new using a new keyword. Using a new keyword. So this is what the another one style we can say. So how we can write the same thing I can do like this one. String name is equals to string name is equal to new, and here I can write a string and in a bracket